Man, the gospel is everything that we do here at this church. May every message that we preach be rooted in the gospel. Everything. I hope you get sick of hearing the name gospel over and over again, because we can never stop understanding. Is there anything greater, as we're talking about stewardship, is there anything greater that God has given and entrusted to us for His purpose, His glory, His multiplication than our salvation? Anything greater than that? Absolutely not. You didn't obtain it. You didn't earn it. You didn't reach up and grab it. It was not yours. It was the Master's. He handed it down. He gifted it to you. And He says, here, this is for multiplication for my kingdom. You have been given a message of good news for Christ. Now go tell other people. The Great Commission is all over this parable. Jesus, the Master, gathers up the disciples. He's leaving them, going on a long journey, but He's going to return. And He says, here, I've given you salvation. I've given you the gospel. Go make more. Take what I've given you and go multiply it for my kingdom. And I'm going to return, and you will give an account for what you've done with what I've given you. That's the message. You've been given salvation. What have you done with your salvation since it was given to you? What have you done with it? Have you ever played the part of leading someone to the Lord by sharing the gospel with them? Ever played a part in that? Ever said, man, this person was really struggling at work, and I shared the gospel with them. Their life is now transformed. God did a mighty work in them, and now they live a radically different life. And I'm so thankful that God used me to get to preach the message of the good news to them. That is multiplication. Or do you bury it like the servant? You bury it in the ground. I got my salvation. I'm digging in the ground. It's so valuable. I'm going to protect it because I'm scared of the Master. And you're a part of the do-nothing Christianity. There's a guy that, man, he tells me of a story of a guy he's been working with for 2 years. And this guy's just broken. He's just messed up. His life is so broken, and over again. And he just wants to this guy's life to be radically transformed. And I'm like, we share the gospel with him yet? Well, here's what I do. Every day I pray for him. We talk about him in our small group. I say I'm investing in this guy. It's been 2 years. I invest in him daily. I listen to the fish in my cubicle. Right? I'm hoping he's just going to burst into conversion one day by me listening to the fish. Right? This year at the office Christmas party, I'm not going to get drunk like everybody else. He's going to look at me and say, whoa, that guy must be different. I want Jesus. I'm like, you haven't shared the gospel with him? Well, no. I'm like, bro, are you waiting for Jesus to return to do that? I'm like, it's now, and you are it. You are the vessel. You are the messenger right now. 2 years? Come on, man. Enter into the joy of your Master when you're a part of kingdom multiplication.